What's up everyone, this is Frank from HR Expert, and today's video is just a little tutorial about how to use my monthly tab in my server tool. So let's go through this page. This is the month of January. If you understand the concept of this month, every single other month are the same format, so you're going to be able to use them like easily. So what we need to know about the January month, or the month tab in general, is that they're always separated in 5 different weeks. So I have week 1, week 2, week 3 is on the right, week 4, and week 5. All of them are made the same way, but they need to be filled out with attention. So I'm going to do a quick example of 1 week for you to understand exactly how to do it. And if you understand the concept of this, well, you should be fine after to just, do it by yourself. So let's say I worked on Wednesday the 1st. So I do my shift, I finish up, I get my reading, and I just go in the office to give my cash to my manager. When I'm done with that, I just take a pictures of my reading, and I write on it, before I take the picture actually, I write on it how many tips I made. So let's say on the reading that I took the picture of, I sold 1,250. My tips made was 120. I worked for 4 hours, and also on the reading, usually you get your guest count. You can just write it down there. I sold with 26 guests. So you just go with that on and on. You can choose to do it on a daily basis and fill that out every single night you come in. If you are, willing to do it, I think it's the best way. But I know, for instance, that a lot of people who use my program said that they would prefer just taking pictures of the reading with the tip amount on it and just accumulate it throughout the week. And then on Sunday, they would just sit down in front of the computer and just write down for every single day how much they did. I think it is the more efficient way of doing it. Instead of spending maybe 35 to 40 minutes every week to fill out every single day, you just sit down once, you take 20 minutes, and everything is done. So I think if you want to be like time efficient, once a week is better. Now, just to make you understand how it's also made, down over there, you get your total hours accumulated throughout the week. You get your total sales, that is, again, accumulated throughout the week. Paycheck before deduction, so this is your gross paycheck that you will receive when you get your payslip. Paycheck plus tip is the amount of tip received plus paycheck after deduction. So this is your net income from your employer. After that, you get your total tips declaration. You get gold in cash, which is also something you can modify. So the only thing you can modify down is paycheck before deduction, gold in cash, and paycheck after deduction. So here, for instance, what I want is to create a challenge for myself and a goal where I don't want to go under that. So let's say I don't want to go under 600. So if I write this, what it does is it just verifies that this cell is bigger than this cell. So right now, since I only did $548 throughout my week, it says that my goal is not achieved. But let's say, for instance, I put 500 just to see. And then boom, it just says goal achieved because this cell is bigger than this cell. So it is a really nice tool to use if you want to challenge yourself every day and just make sure that you don't go under a certain amount every single week. It is a nice way of doing it. After that, what we have is the average check in dollar. So this just calculates your sales and it divided by the number of guests you have. This is really high because it's not filled up, properly, and like it's just 2 days out of 5. You also have your total tips received right here. So this is pretty much what needs to be known for the monthly tab. It is where you gather all your data, and this is where everything takes form for the other tab that I've created over here.